What's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
What's going on, everyone? Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. We're getting there. What do we have to talk about today? We've met a couple different times. Let's see. First, what we'll start off with, I have these two pieces of turf. Hopefully these things come into clearness right there, okay? So I have two pieces of turf. We have some decisions to make. Basically, Keith and I have gone over exactly what we want this place to look like, okay? So we've talked about turf. I'll kind of read off the list right here. So we've talked about the netting. So when it comes to netting, you need to figure out exactly what kind of gauge netting you want, how thick do you want the netting. The thinner, the less expensive, the cheaper. But yes, the cheaper, like that stuff won't last as long. And so you have to decide, do you want like really thick netting that'll last you 100 years? Or do you want really, really thin netting that won't? And so basically everything we're looking at right now is we're going with not the absolute best of the best of the best of the best, because that stuff, no one gets that stuff, but we're going with basically like really, really solid stuff, not the cheap stuff, not like the stuff that's indestructible, but just solid stuff. So we've already figured out the netting. We've figured out the turf. But here's the thing with the turf, okay? So with the turf, there's two different kinds of turf. And I don't know if you guys will be able to tell when you're looking at this on camera, but I'll show you the first one. So this one right here, hopefully that comes into view. So this one right here is, it's like a tighter, little bit of the grass it doesn't look as grassy, it looks more turfy, right? So the thing with this type of turf is that apparently this wears the best. So the way that the turf is constructed, you're going to be able to use this for a while and it won't change. It's going to look like this for a really, really long time, okay? And I think that looks fine, okay? That looks fine. Here's the second option, and again, hopefully you can see this. So like this one right here, it looks a little bit more like grass, a little bit less like turf, but obviously it is turf. Now the thing with this is, for me personally, if you hold both of these up, I like the color of this one more. I like the color of that one more. And I like the look of the grass a little bit more, right? It looks a little bit less turfy. But here's the thing that they said with this one, is that as you wear it, as people walk on it, some of these blades right here are gonna start to lay flat and some aren't. And so it's not gonna look, when you first lay it down, it's gonna look awesome apparently. But then as people use it more and more, you're gonna notice some spots that get worn out more than others. While on the other one, you won't. And so I understand that, and apparently this is the one that a lot of people are going with because of that reason. But I mean, maybe I'm crazy. Let me know in the comment section below. Like, let me flip them around again. Which one do you like more? I'll try to move them around. Again, I don't know if this is coming in clear or how clear this is coming in. Hopefully it's coming in somewhat clear. But which one do you like more? Do you like this one over here, like the shorter grass or the shorter turf, or do you like the more grassy looking one? All right, so we've been debating this, not just me, but my dad and other, Juan and other people with Antonelli Baseball, just talking about like which one we think looks better. I'm leaning towards the grassy looking one. I know it's gonna wear a little bit differently, but I like how it's a little darker green. I like that darker green color. And I do just think, I don't know why, it just makes me feel more like I'm on a baseball field, even though they said a lot of people are going with the other one. So I'm thinking that I like the more grassy looking one. But again, if you don't, just let me know in the comment section below. I might listen to you. I might not, but we might listen to you. All right, so those are the big things we had to do: turfing and netting. All right, and so both of these are ready to go. They're in stock. I just got to tell him which one I want. What else did we have to go over? So we had to figure out, let's see, the layout. We've already done the layout and everything. Cost for installation. Installation is going to be expensive. The hardware cost. So not only do you have the nets, but then you have the whole system that kind of holds it all together. So you've got to price that out. You've got glue to lay the turf down. You've got all that stuff. And then you have small things like padding and to go around the poles and all that. So we've got a really good list here of pretty much exactly what it's going to cost. These two pieces of turf right here are the same price, so that's not going to change anything. So we just have to decide on, I think this video is probably, let's decide on the turf. Because once we decide on that, then basically we're ready to roll. Oh, fence. So that was the other thing, a fence. So we're gonna put a fence in also, And that's actually done by a different company. So now, once we figure all this out, the companies are going to have to kind of work together a little bit to get the fencing and the netting to be right exactly where we want it to be. But we wanted fencing just because it's a little bit safer. So there's a clear distinction between where you will participate in baseball events and where you will not be participating in baseball events. So if there's no fence and there's just nets, I mean, you still have that distinction, but someone that's not doing baseball could still get up against the fence and a ball could hit them, or up against the net and a ball could hit them. When there's a fence there, if you're not doing baseball, you're outside the fence, there's no way, there's no give to a fence. The ball's, like, you can get right up against the fence, the ball can hit the fence right here in front of your face, it's not gonna hit you. So that's what we wanted for safety. Right, so that's kind of where we're at right now. So once we decide on all this stuff, at that point, then it's just, let's wait until the stuff comes in to install it. And we're gonna have to do a lot of stuff in the meantime. We're gonna have to paint the place and all that as well. So we're getting really close to actually getting in there and like getting to work. And I will film all of that. I think that'll be kind of cool to watch how the space transitions from just an empty building to an actual baseball facility, which will be really cool. I think this might be a good time if there's any ideas that you guys have on colors of the place. Right now we're thinking probably our main colors are black and gold. I don't want to go too crazy on the gold, so I'm thinking right now like probably mostly like a grayish, blackish on the walls. We'll have our logo in gold and stuff like that. But if there's any ideas that you guys have, put in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to add any of your ideas, if they're good ideas, to the space. So that's what we got. We'll keep moving ahead here, going in the right direction. We'll talk to you later. If you've got hitters that you're looking to improve before the start of next season, this is essential for you. Matt Antonelli here, former Major League player, first-round pick, and college coach. With this course, we're going to show you exactly, step-by-step, how to generate power, develop bat speed, and enhance swing mechanics. Regardless of your hitter's age, this course is going to deliver advanced hitting techniques that will allow any hitter to get better and make an impact at the plate this spring. We have a full catalog of training content that you can access from anywhere at any time. This course is perfect for players, parents, coaches, instructors, and more. It offers a comprehensive package of drills and techniques that you can directly implement. Our course has helped hitters all over the country at different competition levels, and the feedback that we've received has been outstanding. The work you put in now will drive your success at the plate this spring. Get the essential knowledge that you need to take your game to the next level. I've put the link in the description if you want to go check it out.